Alright, we should be live. Hello, hello. Just get everything set up here like normal. We'll get right on into the video. This. Alright. Welcome back, welcome back. Hopefully this doesn't crash like my Phasmophobia bits did. Both of the streams today. The first one was like 20 minutes and the other one went through the rest of the time.
Clearing of leather infantry shall take place this Friday. Come equip your dobbin with the best for less. For the best rates in transatlantic shipping.
Okay, sounds like everything's coming through good.
Let us worry about the details.
Just a couple little things I need to do. If I can... Why
The
can't I
Plough
do that?
is pleased to announce the opening of its new dining hall. Whatever the occasion, if you've a party, weave the space.
I don't know why that's acting so weird.
The verdant village of Bethlehem, New Jersey is seeking a priest, blacksmith, and doctor to care for its growing community.
I don't know. Either way,
Pay
chat's
will
pulled up.
unfortunately be minimal.
Video is up. My voice is coming through.
In today's New York morning.
Is that telling me there's a shop I haven't gone to? New item. Okay, well, call me intrigued. We don't have money for anything new. Kind of spent a shitload of it, but we'll check out what's going on. Now we don't really have the passive income of sending our assassins on missions, do we? I mean, I could just trade stuff, I guess. New firearm? Oh, it's these. I can purchase them. They're not new. Poison dart, smoke bomb, strip mine.
What do you need, my friend?
I didn't want to click on that. Wonder if we should send stuff out. Wonder what the most expensive thing we can craft is. Right? I wonder. What's the most expensive thing? Maybe we could just start selling. Probably nothing in there, right? Probably be like... I don't know. Some of the medicine, maybe. Or these. I don't know. Lots of random stuff in here. I can make, can't I make, like, naval convoys? Is that in here? Let's see. Oak bark, bear grease, and spruce lumber. You only buy one. What does it say? What lumber was it at? Oak? Spruce. I'm so dumb. And bear grease. Let's just make sure we have loads of bear grease. And we'll see how many we can make. We make 3. Inventory full. Cool. What can we make to send? I don't know. War supplies. We could build some artillery. Oak lumber, flints, iron ore. We can make flints, right? Something we can build, I think. Oh my god, if I could control what I'm doing here. those. Can I get more iron ore? Let's see how many of these I can make then. Make 5. Let's yeah, we could send these out. What do we got? It's gonna give us the most. Plus 80 risk? Jeez. Takes forever to get there. It's not worth it. Do this one. Can we send them? That's worth a lot as well. Send them. Hold on. I actually don't want to send those because I think we need stuff, don't we? For certain things. Let's send them that. Oh my god, if I could remember to add more. We're sending it all to the Bahamas, I think, yeah. Just send it all there. Why not? Got 2 more spots. Can we send? Huh. Oh my god, I will continue to do that because I'm a fucking idiot. Where is that again? I'll send 2. It's just slightly less money to do that. Let's just do that. Look at that. Okay, 5% risk. Then we have all these other convoys. We could just like fill them with shit, right? Let's just see what we can do. Stuff. See what we can make. I only have 1 black powder. Can you make black powder? Just make a shitload of ship masts. I need sewing threads for ship sails. Make one of those, because why not? Make 6 of those. Alright, let's go with our second naval convoy. Why does it go all the way up? Yeah, he gets so much risk for going to that one place. Wish it didn't go all the way up. There we go. Gotta remember, scroll over. That's a lot of money. Let's do it. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to select the Bahamas because it just gives us more money. You can have some ship masts as well. They don't give us that much money. Still more though, I guess. I guess ship masts weren't really worth making, as it turns out. What's gonna make? We can make bear rugs. Then we can send those the fuck out. I think there's only one slot available. Oh, there's 3 slots. Okay. Ah, less risk. Send that convoy. It's not as much money, but that's okay. And our land convoy. Send lots of rings. Gives us the most. Cool. Well, we should have lots of money coming in then. Give us some New York items as well. Yeah. Let's head over to the mission now. Enough wasting time crafting stuff for money. We have $5. That's hilarious. Oh my god. I'm poor. I have no money. We best not be asked to spend any. Holy shit. You don't got none to spare. This is Fort George. I can't believe we didn't read about it before. This fort has seen several name changes. It started off in 1625 as Fort Amsterdam, protecting the original Dutch settlement of New Amsterdam. Since then, it's been known as Fort James and Fort William, before changing sex to Fort Anne and swapping back in the 18th century to Fort George. When the Revolutionary War ended, Fort George was torn down, perhaps predictably, given that this latest name was in honor of the king. Should really have stuck with Fort Anne. Everybody loves an Anne. Valid. Fair enough. Oh. Oh, there's something else in there. Is that all of our, Yeah, let me just clear these out quick. We read about all those last time. Short and sweet. Fort George. There it is. Let's get a little bit of it mapped out there. Alright. Hey, Thumb. What's up, Dad?
We need to know what the Loyalists are planning, if we're to put an end to this.
I've tried, but the soldiers themselves are told nothing now, only to await orders from above.
Keep digging. Come find me when you have something worth sharing. We're so close to victory. A few more well-placed attacks and we'll be able to put an end to the Civil War and be rid of the crown.
What do you intend?
Well, nothing at the moment, since we're completely in the dark.
I thought the Templars had eyes and ears everywhere.
Oh, we did. Until you started cutting them off.
Your contact said orders from above. It tells us exactly what we need to do. Track down the Loyalist commanders.
Alright, we can do that. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to run into that guy. Where are you going, Hatham? Slow down. Oh, this is a nice change of pace from following most people. Hatham doesn't fuck around. What are you doing, Connor? Making a fool of yourself. Yeah, Hatham would have been a good assassin. Considering, holy fuck. Oh my goodness, Connor. At least he slowed down for us for a second. Holy shit, Connor. Pick a fucking path, my guy. Isn't this church normally, like, teeming with enemies? There we go.
Have you considered the proposal?
I'm unconvinced. To reinforce them would leave New York exposed. It's hard enough maintaining order with our current numbers. Cut in half.
Yet if we do not join with them, they risk defeat. And then what?
Well, they should have come by sea.
Well, they're talking in circles. We're nothing watching as we are.
Then what do you propose we do? March in there and demand answers?
Well, yes.
Ambush!
Connor? Little help here?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Leave the commanders alive, Connor. We can interrogate them.
You're done. Oh my god, can I block? There we go. You're down. Get wrecked. Oh, we are heavily wanted. Well, I tried to use guards as human shields. It didn't work.
We'll bring them back to my quarters at Fort George and see what secrets they might share. Really? Well, you'd best get after him then.
You go. I will watch the prisoners.
No, you do it.
Why me?
Because I said so. Now go.
To be fair, we probably are faster than him, being younger and all.
Help! I need help! Come no closer!
Oh, you're going down, buddy.
Stop him!
Gotcha, bitch.
Move.
Go to hell!
I said move.
Wait. I'll tell you anything you want. Anything, only don't make
We
me
just
go
have
in
some
there.
questions for you.
Cross that threshold, and I'm a dead man.
There you are, Connor. I was worried you might have gotten lost. Come along, then.
Yeah, I don't know how Connor hasn't figured out that these guys are definitely dead yet. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep moving. I've got all day. Surprised we didn't tie your hands, but I guess it wouldn't have worked, so. Keep going. Fort's seen better days, it looks like. Just keep going. Call it unnecessarily rude, but I'm gonna keep pushing you. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it.
What are the British planning?
To march from Philadelphia. That city's finished. New York's the key. They'll double our numbers, push back the rebels.
When do they begin?
2 days from now.
June 18th. I must warn Washington.
You see? That wasn't so very difficult now, was it?
I've told you everything. Now let me go.
Of course. The other two said the same. It must be true.
You killed him. You killed all of them. Why?
They'd have warned the Loyalists.
You could have held him until the fight was done.
What? And waste precious time and money on their care? What would be the point? They'd given up everything they knew. I'll meet you at Valley Forge.
Yeah, he's really not.
Magistrate Burns is offering a golden guinea for any information leading
Not
to
a
the
cool
arrest
dude.
of the defense.
Like, I could understand the, like, brutal, like, yeah, why spend money on these people attitude to some extent, but it's fucked up. It's fucked up, man. Didn't have to kill those people. Let's pay for this and not be wanted before we leave. So when I come back here, I'm not wanted. Okay. Never mind. Don't want to let me pay for my wanted look. No? Is there someone around that I can talk to? Well, this fucking blows. Well, fuck it then. We're not gonna lose our wanted look. I don't care. I mean, I do. But what can I do? Let's spawn up here. Not really a quick way to Valley Forge, unfortunately. Tis unfortunate. That's okay. I don't think there's anyone to talk to around here, yeah. Not really. Not a lot of people to talk to anywhere, it seems. Okay. Let's head on out. Oh wait, why don't we have something set? Okay, why don't we have that signed right there? There. Much better. I don't know why I was doing that. That was a little weird. Gotcha.
Yeah, man.
Don't really need to do it, but if you're gonna walk right into me. I guess we could just literally sell those, but... Nah. Not interested right now. Oh, itchy. Just gotta make our way to Valley Forge once more. Guess we could have technically done all the looting out here right now, but it's okay. No big deal. No harm done. No real serious harm done. We're gonna have to deal with wolves on here. Go a little quicker so I can just climb away from them. We'll call it. Not really interested. Thanks. If I don't have to, I'm not going to. I don't want to. Simply not interested. There we go. 10 minutes to New York. That's not bad. Good job, land convoy. I believe in you. This waterfall, that's cool. Not very tall, but very neat. Very wide, and that's honestly just as cool as the really tall ones. Which means it's a very powerful river. I hate when we're going up trees, because then it takes longer, because we have to physically climb. That's okay, though. There's Valley Forge, I can see it. And a little tiny bit more than that filled out, too. I'm not going to get it all, though. There probably is a couple games in the series where I'll do most of the map filled out, but this one is just probably not worth it. Certain areas just have nothing in them, and I already wasted some time in the first place. Alright, we gotta go talk to Mr. Washington. Mr. George. He's not president yet, so I don't gotta call him president. Mr. President. Hey, Hatham, how's it going? I don't like the name.
We should be sharing what we know with Lee, not Washington.
You seem to think I favor him, but my enemy is a notion, not a nation. It is wrong to compel obedience, whether to the British Crown or the Templar Cross. And I hope in time the Loyalists will see this too, for they are also victims.
You oppose tyranny, injustice. These are just symptoms. Their true cause is human weakness. Why do you think I keep on trying to show you the error of your way?
You have said much, yes, but you have shown me nothing.
Then we'll have to remedy that then, won't we?
Sir.
Hello, Connor. What brings you here?
The British have recalled their men in Philadelphia. They march for New York.
Very well. I'll move our forces to Monmouth. If we can rout them, we'll have finally turned the tide.
And what's this?
Private
Oh,
correspondence.
of course it is. Would you like to know what it says, Connor? It seems your good friend here has just ordered an attack on your village. Although attack might be putting it mildly. Well, tell him, Commander.
We've been receiving reports of Allied natives working with the British. I've asked my men to put a stop to it.
By burning their villages and salting the land, by calling for their extermination, according to this letter. Not the first time either. Tell them what you did 14 years ago.
That was another time. The 7 Years' War.
And so now you see what happens to this great man when under duress. He makes excuses, displaces blame, does a great many things, in fact, except take responsibility!
Enough! Who did what and why must wait. My people come first.
Then let's be off.
No. You and I are finished.
Son.
Do you think me so soft that by calling me son, I might change my mind? How long did you sit on this information, or am I to believe you discovered it now? My mother's blood may stain another's hands, but Charles Lee is no less a monster, and all he does by your command. A warning to you both. Choose to follow me or oppose me, and I will kill you.
I mean, I'm glad that Connor is on point with calling them both out. But yeah, that's rough. And yet, CO's actions during the Bredek. Okay. Is this? No, we've already read that part. Okay, this is what we're looking for. Well, that makes slightly more sense. It seems the Templars weren't behind the burning of Connor's village. You could thank George Washington for that. I'm guessing that part of Washington's military career didn't make it into your history books, but then so many things didn't. Yeah, that's not something a lot of people like to talk about these days, and I'm glad the game doesn't not, like, just ignore it. So, yeah. Washington's lack of skill didn't go unremarked either. Charles Lee lost face in them. Okay, is this... No, we're on the next one, right? Or no? I guess not. This is where we're starting. Okay, Washington's lack of skill didn't go unremarked either. Charles Lee lost faith in him completely, never going quite so far as to disobey Washington's orders, but not following them promptly either. Then, in 1777-78, Washington had to defend himself against the Conway Cabal, which threatened to replace him with General Horatio Gates. However, Washington's strength lay in politics, and leading the army was as much about politics as it was about winning battles. Washington had to negotiate between the varying interests of the army, the individual colonies, and Congress, and not just for instructions on how to wage the war, but also for basic supplies for the troops. By all accounts, he must have been extremely patient. Trying to get politicians to give you anything is like trying to get a dog to give you a bone. Actually, my money would be on the dogs, who will occasionally listen to reason. Whatever the criticisms of Washington's military strengths, the bottom line is that he won, eventually. When the revolution ended, he was the unanimous choice for president, a credit to the fact that he managed to both win the war and not alienate anyone in Congress. Of course, if you're looking for something to criticize Washington for, you don't have to look far. He ordered the total ruin of indigenous settlements during the Sullivan expedition, not to mention he was a plantation owner, which meant he owned more than 200 slaves. And while, yes, his will did provide for them being freed, after both he and his wife were dead and wouldn't need them anymore, I don't really consider that particularly altruistic. Oh, am I ending on a low note? Sorry, I'm here to teach you history, not soothe your sense of national pride. That must read really weird for people who aren't American. Hold on, wait a minute. There's more. There's more! We're not done, I guess. Sullivan Expedition. This was June to September 1779. The Sullivan Expedition was Washington's response to several raids by British and Iroquois groups along the northern frontier. Forces under Joseph Brant and John Butler had attacked forts and settlements in the Wyoming and Cherry Valleys, killing and scalping women and children as well as militia. Washington's orders were very clear. In order to root out the problem, Sullivan was to attack and burn as many Iroquois settlements as he could find and take as many prisoners as he could. Sullivan complied, burning 40 Iroquois villages and destroying an estimated 160,000 bushels of corn. His troops also answered previous atrocities with their own, scalping bodies and burning people alive in cabins. Sullivan didn't limit his troops to active enemies either. He attacked the Onondaga, who had stayed neutral during the war. This attack had the unsurprising effect of making the Onondaga into enemies of the Patriots. In the end, the Sullivan expedition failed to stop raids in the area. Those continued throughout the Revolution, as each side sought to get revenge for the violence of the other. The repeated attacks on both sides eventually laid waste to the entire Kanien'kehá:ka territory, also known as Mohawk Valley, and the land around it. Possibly because of the Sullivan expedition, George Washington became known among the Iroquois as the Town Destroyer, although the origin of the nickname is historically contested. He might have already earned it, destroying towns during the French and Indian War. Now there's the mark of a great statesman. It's hard to tell when he got a reputation for scorched earth policies because he did it so much. Yeah, it's a whole fucked up situation. And it's why, like, I think it's neat to see George Washington in the series and stuff, but I don't like him as much as Lafayette, you know? That being said, I feel like if you read it carefully, it does kind of point out he's not the only person in the think we need to stay on our horse for this. Can the horse move? Alright. I can't talk about my thoughts while I'm in the middle of this. Give me a moment. I'm not looking for beavers either. Alright, so there's 5 guys. I am glad that they have this moment because, like, it is really odd having Connor help George Washington. And it would just feel wrong if he kept helping him throughout the entire game. There we go. Gotta reload now. Helps having all these guns. Alright, where's our number 5 at? Because, yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not saying that the natives were right to be scalping children. But I think it's very much overkill to destroy that many villages, especially ones that weren't even involved. It's just a whole fucked up thing. I think that's it. If you look through history, there's a lot of situations like that. It's not just one.
Should make sure the village is safe.
I guess we stay on my horse now. That's telling me to go down there. That's a lot of guys right there. Holy shit. Not interested in that. I'll pass, thanks. Stop the messengers at least. So maybe our village will be spared? Theoretically.
Radun hagedun. Za shewe nekti ohnujera. Wakanu dunyu hue dogati ka oya rungwe ayezenesege.
Ka giga oya rungwe.
De ohne gujes Charles Lee. Luana tukwa yasagoya tanhawe kano dogu dano dohkara ni hadi.
Nahoda? Ka nuwe nyehonenu.
Wakte sagodi dashtana zini hadi ayunki hunta.
Ja, jättet karihoyeri.
Ona dera di desatni hare. Ya kontat desadu huntoni negiga ne ayaguaderio.
Onneksi jaskagane. Te tomzom ta kedaste.
It is pretty fucked when you think about it, because he did want them to do that initially. Why is it pointing me right there? Oh, there's 2 exits, that's why. I was confused. I just noticed the one over there. I was gonna go with that. Oh, we gotta stop him. Or this will get real bad real quick. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Just take him down. You are next. Then you. Why are you running? Get back here. you doing? Oh. What? He ran all the way up there and just got shot. What? Was I supposed to take out him next? I'm confused. I don't know what I did wrong. Oh my god. Come on. Attempt number 2. Gotta get this guy first, I think, and then I guess we just go for the one that I skipped over the second. Yeah, let's get this guy. Both done. I don't know who I need to take out next, but we're gonna take out this guy. Then him, and then we'll go back for the one on the top. You. It's fine. Got him.
Skana kana dogo.
Radun hagedum. The boss danica.
Na hoda.
Gwego hakrori ne Charles Lee. But triot de hona do honzoni and kia wanto. Dano gon easy I say na what is it?
Atsoga tigarungwe.
Waharud zit is ni gora denu. Zia sade ni onda the squat ni gora gani. Nixi ona garunete. Zin gwan ho garum de.
Te got nyo ska gi.
Connect you what you scan see what gwanya has in a square the new stats again. Da you zani gora di hanto. Then what does want ducks out there nezungwe da sum.
Zadarissa.
Unga dorissa no nazaheyum.
Sorry, bud. That feels bad.
Yo, Tena. Dat is a dansum. Zika do het stane. Radun hagedum. Charles Lee. Mountmouth. Was that the hajib? Asagonat dumase. Zina hold number 3 hot. Ranadeno Yuni. Jurhan Saga. Asagonasete. On doctangi kamoderio. Ronudio hot quenu. Ungenungue da summa. O diatanum statunge.
Iwe reya nawando taingwaya dano stadunge. Ona wasadarissa yunjadaro.
Yeah. I really wish we could have made him see reason, but I totally understand where he's coming from. That kill just makes me feel bad. That don't feel good. Hey, we got some money though. We're not completely poor. Oh, god damn it. That's not what I wanted to look at. Let me read this. Of course, after Connor left to become an assassin, he and his old friend drifted apart. Sometimes that can happen when one of you becomes an assassin, and they formed rather different views of how their village should participate in the war. While Kenan Tokun originally supported Connor's idea that the village should stay neutral, after seeing the protection offered to other nations by both British and French, he began to reconsider. Eventually, he argued for the villages joining the war, generally on the side of the British, and the allies of many of their Kenyan Kahaka. Their disagreement came to a head when Kenan Tokun confronted Connor with the knowledge that his loyalist allies had planned an attack on their village. In the ensuing fight, Connor was forced to kill his friend. So annoying when that happens. That's putting it lightly. This is a real fucking sad moment, honestly. That should not have happened. This is a lot quicker if we travel down here. Like, there's definitely an alternate reality where Connor ends up siding with the British after finding out what George did, but alas, it is not how it will be. So I'm pretty sure we weren't supposed to take this fort by now. That's okay. We already did it. Obviously, now we gotta go help the Patriots, who essentially just got our friend killed. But really, it was Charles Lee, so... you know. Though, obviously, in real life, it just straight up was the Patriots. Sort of historical revisionism there from Assassin's Creed, I guess. Makes for a good story, though. Looks like some fighting going on or something. Oh, we're not getting involved yet. We gotta head over there. Fighting going on everywhere, it seems. It's kind of cool, though. Really helps fit the story of what's going on. Sells the war that is going on to you. They've got a cannon set up and everything.
If the enemy is allowed to push through, we will lose what precious little ground we have gained. The sacrifices your brothers have made today must not have been in vain. Now go! Bring the fight to our enemy! Make them rue the day they marched upon us!
Well said. I still like Lafayette. He's good, man.
Connor, my friend. You have arrived just in time to bear witness to our glorious victory.
Where is Charles Lee?
That Batar. He shows up in the middle of our preparations and just takes charge. Screams at everyone to advance, and then rides away. I am left to pick up the pieces. Where did they come from?
Oh, that's a lot.
Send word that we are falling back! Everyone, to me! Now! Now!
I will hold the area while you bring them to safety.
I grant you my finest soldiers to serve as your personal guard. There is nothing they will not do to ensure you are victorious. Bonne chance, mon ami.
Let's do it.
That should slow them down. Bought us some time, sir.
Arguable if that was where I should have shot, but that's okay. Let's go.
We'll push these redcoats back yet.
Oh my god. Aim a little better, please.
Bought us some time, sir. A perfect shot. That should slow them down. these redcoats back yet?
They really can't dislodge our cannon, can they?
Bought us some time, sir.
There we go.
We'll push these redcoats back yet?
Blue. Not much to this mission, just blow up.
That should slow them down.
We actually wiped out all the ones on that
Bought us
left
some
side.
time, sir.
That's nice. There we go. I'm not gonna get every single one of them, but that's a good amount of them.
We are low on ammunition, sir, and the enemy advances.
Then we need to pull back, rejoin the others, and cover their escape.
Alright, we can read up now. The Battle of Monmouth, June 28th, 1778. The Battle of Monmouth wasn't particularly significant strategically, but it was an important proving ground for Washington and the Continental Army. It was also a near disaster, but I'm getting ahead of myself, and that's naughty. Once the British learned that the French had joined the Revolutionary War, British troops were ordered to withdraw from Philadelphia and march to New York City. That's quite a march. I bet they couldn't wait for the invention of the motor car. The Continental Army was just finishing its winter at Valley Forge, and George Washington was anxious to try his newly trained troops. He decided to attack the British column in an attempt to delay it, or stop it entirely. Washington chose Charles Lee to lead the advance guard in the attack. At first, Lee said no, saying that the British troops should be left alone. However, when Washington ignored his protests and offered the command to the Marquis de Lafayette instead, Lee agreed to fight. Lee's troops caught up to the British column at the Monmouth courthouse and attacked. The day was hot, more than 100 Fahrenheit, and soldiers on both sides dropped from heat exhaustion. Despite the weather, the Continental Army was doing well until Lee mysteriously ordered a retreat, a move that still confuses modern historians. People must have thought he was quite the pacifist for such a warrior. Though, of course, people didn't know what you and I know. It's nice to feel clever, isn't it? First time for you. Anyway, Lee's plan backfired. Washington arrived to find his troops retreating, but rallied them and attacked again. The two armies fought until nightfall, when the British sneaked away under the cover of darkness, leaving the Continental Army victorious, but the British Army well on its way to New York. Still, it was proof that Washington troops were, finally, a match for the British. The battle secured Washington's reputation and destroyed Lee's. He was arrested, court-martialed, and kicked out of the army entirely. Good riddance, Charles.
Come on, men! We must fall back! We must retreat! Retreat, brothers!
Alright, let's get back.
Retreat, brothers!
I am retreating.
Don't let the lobster back shoot!
Get back to the others! I will take
Oh shit, what am I doing?
care of this!
Where's my axe? Get out of here.
We can do no more here. Let us return to camp.
Alright. Move, move, move. Gotta go.
Retreat, brothers! Distract the redcoats before they open fire! If we tarry, we'll die!
Go!
Yes, we go!
I can deal with this!
I can deal with it once they attack me.
not worry about the redcoats. Go join the others.
Oh, that's badass. Attack me. There we go. Saved everyone we could. Took a few of them down as well. Not bad, not bad.
Well done, my friend. You have saved many lives today.
Connor?
Charles Lee has betrayed you. He forced retreat in the midst of battle, hoping the loss would take the lives of your men and see you relieved of your command.
What?
I'm sure he will come and spin a tale saying that he was outnumbered or I was somehow to blame. All lies. I will say it one last time. That man is your enemy, and he will not stop until you are dead or dishonored.
Connor's tale rings true. Lee was acting most odd upon the battlefield.
I will investigate these allegations at once.
The time for that is long past.
This must be done properly, else we're no better than those we oppose. Never mind the political ramifications of such an act.
Should you choose to spare Lee's life, then I will take it myself. Enjoy your victory, Commander. It will be the last I deliver you.
Yeah. It's pretty fair, though, all things considered. And I wanted to wait until after that to do the Benedict Arnold stuff, so we'll check that out here in a minute. There we go, sequence 10 done. Excuse me.
Something's happened, Desmond. Abstergo has your dad.
Where?
Italy.
Not paying
Same
attention.
place they were holding you.
What are you two waiting for? Let's go.
There's more.
Hello again, Mr. Miles. I hope this message finds you well, or as well as it can, all things considered. It appears we now each have something the other desires. I propose a trade. Bring me the apple, and I'll return your father to you no worse for the wear. Should you refuse, he will still be returned, albeit much worse for the wear. I assume you'd like to avoid an unpleasant outcome.
I mean, you know.
I always knew it would come to this. Just not so soon. I wonder if Abstergo even knows what's about to happen. And has this been a part of their plan all along? Maybe they want the world to end. To see it all burned away. Then they'd have their new world, ripe for the reshaping. We talked about looking for another power source, leaving him there. It's probably what he'd want, for us to finish the mission. But I can't. It's hard enough taking a life, but letting one be taken? Knowing there was something I could do about it? Not a chance. Might be I'm risking my life, risking all our lives to save an asshole. What else am I supposed to do? That asshole is my dad.
I was gonna say, he probably doesn't want us to go save him. So... yeah.
They're probably holding your father on the upper level. Same place they kept you. There's an elevator bank down the hall. Try not to let them see you.
They know I'm here, Rebecca. There's no way they don't.
This is a bad idea.
Yeah. This is gonna be interesting. Everyone definitely knows who I am and what I'm doing here. What's up, pals?
Hand over your weapons and come with me, sir.
I can show myself in, but thanks for the offer.
I'd rather this not turn ugly, Mr. Miles.
Then let me through.
Subdue the subject, please.
You're done. Oh, that's sick, though. I don't think we played with the little weapons at all. But, I'm pretty sure those are moves that Connor does with them. So sick.
Fourth floor.
The fact that they don't shut down the elevator.
Well, I see you've learned absolutely nothing since you left us. Walking into an elevator in the middle of a hostile environment. Really?
Where's my father?
You'll see him soon enough. Now be a good boy and wait for security to fetch you.
You're gonna have to climb the rest of the way.
There we go. That'll do. I think they got
the elevator shaft. Send someone
cameras in here. Where can I climb? Oh, that. Okay. Sure. Is that why they put glass here so they could see someone climbing?
Need eyes on him. He can't be far. Where the hell is he?
I wanted to, like, assassinate him.
Your dad sorry, but I just don't know where he is.
That's okay. I do.
There you go. Right. Nice shot, idiot. Sturgo really has some terrible security guards, doesn't it? Oh my god, just let me get down and I can kill these people. That'll do. We could just go through the trees, but no, I actually want to fight these guys. You're done. And if the block worked, that would have worked a little bit better. Who already broke the glass? Someone already broke it. Hey, our old room.
Give me the apple. Let's not draw this out. You got nowhere to go, and I've got a gun.
And you know it's not gonna help you.
Speaking of which, it's the 21st century and you're still running around with only a tiny knife for protection? It's stupid. All right, Desmond. Game's over. Not now. Not now. Я еще ждет работа. Нет. Get out!
What the hell was that?
Let's get after him. Do you mind? Thanks. Where are you going, Cross? I'm not done with you.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Enough is enough, Mr. Miles. I invited you here in the spirit of cooperation. but you responded to my hospitality with only violence. I had hoped we might preserve you and further study your memories. But you're not worth the trouble.
Ross, where are you running, man?
I hereby authorize the use of deadly force. Kill the bastards, and then bring me the apple.
Where are you going? Gotcha, Cross.
Where's Vidic?
Fifth floor.
Let's do this again. Oh, we got the gun.
Vidic's office is up ahead.
You killed him. Daniel was like a son to me. A sickly son, perhaps, but one full of promise. He accomplished so much. Well, and now you've taken him from me, from us, the apple. We want to help the world, Desmond, to save it from itself. But you keep getting it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Hard work ruined. You're a fanatic. All your kind. Maintaining the erroneous belief that we are evil. That the work we do is wrong. We enrich lives here. We save and transform them. But you just keep taking.
Please don't kill me. I'll let you
What
in.
isn't yours?
Thanks for letting me in. I'm not gonna kill you.
Dad?
Not so fast, Mr. Miles. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm the one calling the shots. Now give me the apple.
You want it? Fine. Here it is.
Wait! No!
You never should have come here. You put everything on the line. For what? So you could rescue your father?
Yeah.
That's great. Goodbye, Vidic. Enough Sturgo for today. Not on my sight. Oh, we let a couple of them live. Totally pulling our own fucking Ezio there.
I'd get the power source hooked up before heading back into the Animus.
I will.
But it's your call.
I want to hear what else they have to say. We gotta chat with everyone yet, too. Oh, yeah. Anything new in here? You're kind, you wretched simple things. One step removed from animals, one step removed. No steps, none. You are animals. We had the sense, the sixth. We were transcendent. You are pretenders. You suppress your artifices are lies. Economics, philosophy, literature, love, all born of desperation. Denying what you are. Animals. Who root, who feast, who fuck, who kill. Hate. That is what I think of you when I think of you. Alright, relax, lady. Jeez. I know you think it's dangerous for me to head to Egypt on my own, and you're probably right. Wouldn't be surprised if Cross is already there. Yeah, he was kind of at every other place. They're locking these things down left and right, but we don't have a lot of options. If there's a chance to grab the last power source, we've got to take it. I promise I'll be careful. I've been fighting these bastards since before you were born. Literally. The ones you named Minerva and Tinia. They called you here, and then they left. Don't you find it odd that they would go through all the trouble and then just disappear? There were discs here once. I threw them into the abyss when I still could. I think they were meant for you, filled with lies. You don't need such things. I alone will guide you. You don't trust me. I am the enemy. I bade you kill the traitor. But if you hadn't, you would have died. And the world as well. I hate you, but you will save us. So I offer my hand. I will lead you to salvation. Yeah, she kind of is an a-hole. But I guess she helps us. Yeah. They're going to be here soon. Trapped me in this damn museum. Should have taken more precautions. I'm sorry, son. It wasn't fair to me to come down on you the way I did. You never asked for any of this, and I should have been more understanding. I hope you can forgive me. I love you.
Hey, Desmond, didn't Subject 16's...
His name was Clay.
Sorry, didn't Clay say Washington was a Templar?
No, he indicated that Washington came into contact with an Apple of Eden, but beyond that, it's all speculation. Furthermore, judging from the portrait referenced by Clay, the event occurred much later in Washington's life. Perhaps Connor wasn't even involved. It's very hard to know for sure. We'll just have to wait and see what, if anything, happens.
So what was it like being back at Abstergo?
I didn't expect to get out of there alive. It's a good thing Cross broke down the way he did. If he wasn't losing his mind, I'd probably be dead.
I guess he never really recovered.
What do you mean?
When he first came to us, he was exhibiting symptoms of the bleeding effect. It was real bad. He'd just go in and out at a moment's notice. No animus required. Got a little violent, too, sometimes. It took a while and a bunch of therapy, but we thought we had it under control. Once he went back over to Abstergo, though, who knows what they did to him.
I still worry about that happening to me.
He was raised in an animus, Desmond. There's overexposure, and then there's Daniel. Poor guy. That could never happen to you. We won't let it. Hey, when this is all over, we should take a trip somewhere. Celebratory vacation.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Now listen to you. Italy, Brazil, and the United States, all in the span of a few weeks. And you're complaining about not getting out enough?
Seriously, Sean?
No, not seriously. Are you mad? Trust me, no one wants time off more than I do, right? Do you have any idea how hard it is to crank those database entries out as fast as I do?
The sooner we're done here, the sooner we can take that vacation.
Well said. And yeah, Cross, I feel bad for the guy. No one should have to deal with what he went through.
Hello?
Hey. Do you think killing Vidic set Abstergo back?
I doubt it. Sure, he pioneered the Animus, but they've had the technology for decades now. Plenty of other people can take his place.
And Cross?
Oh, he was a loose cannon. I doubt anyone's mourning his death. I think these days he was more a symbol than an asset. I'm sorry, I don't mean to dismiss what you did. But it's going to take a lot more than a couple of deaths to stop the Templars.
Yeah, otherwise I would have stopped a long time ago.
Did Vidic put you in an Animus when you were at Abstergo? They'd be able to search your memories and track you back here.
Oh, they definitely tried, but I made things difficult for them. You can resist, you can cloud up the transmission, or just refuse to move. Eventually, they would have gotten what they needed, but it still would have taken them weeks.
Vidic threatened to put me in a coma once.
It would have made you more pliable. But if the user isn't engaged, it's a mess. I know they've been working on ways to extract memories and let others sift through those memories. Maybe they're even analyzing mine right now. Maybe they'll find us. I don't know. What I do know is that we've got to get through that door.
Yeah. I should probably get back into the Animus. Hey. So, when this is over, and assuming it all works out, I was hoping I could, you know, come home.
I'd like nothing more. We're almost there, son.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Alright, Sean, you're up. Let's talk.
I regret not asking you to hack into the Abstergo servers while you were there. A couple of well-placed relays and we'd be swimming in information.
We have everything we need.
Yeah, except the key.
We're close.
How do you know?
I just do.
I've been poking around a bit. Did you know there are machines down here that make, well, mana?
Wizard mana or biblical mana?
What do you think? Biblical, of course. The Greeks called it ambrosia. The Indians, amrit or soma. Most cultures around the world refer to a divine food, though I'd say its taste is anything but.
You ate something that came out of a 75,000-year-old machine?
And I live to tell the tale.
So? What did it taste like?
Cardboard. Tasted of cardboard. Hardly the stuff of legends, though. I wonder if the first civilization didn't taste differently than we do.
Maybe the flavorizer broke.
Flavorizer? You've certainly got away with words, Rebecca.
I definitely wouldn't try it.
Things are getting worse outside.
What do you mean?
Every day for the past 2 weeks, the sun has been throwing off larger and larger flares. Older satellites are starting to malfunction. I hear rumblings of recalling the crew on the International Space Station. There's already work being done as well to shield power stations and transformers on the ground. Not that any of it matters. This goes far beyond some brownouts. We all saw what's actually coming.
Do you know how it works?
Look, I'm no physicist, but it's something to do with the Earth's geomagnetic field. The flares and mass ejections disturb it, which appears to trigger seismic events. I've tried reaching out to people who might know better, but they all insist it's bunk. And I don't blame them. It sounds ridiculous.
I wish it was.
Yeah.
Best we finish up with Connor.
It's really cool they have, like, the whole end of the world thing. I like it. It fits right in with the Mayan calendar, too. It's a shame we haven't gotten more games that have to do with the Mayan, honestly. It'd be so cool. As I said last episode, there's just so many settings they can do.
A new world approached. One that was dark and cold. It would consume us. For we were flesh, and flesh is frail. Though suits and shields might offer comfort, such adornments would not suffice. Not to save us all. So we sought to change what we were. In this manner, we might thrive in a world made poisonous. It was Aita who volunteered to see if it might be done. Aita, my husband, my love. In the end, it changed him, ruined him. He was made a prisoner of the machines. The body might survive, but his mind became brittle to the touch. He begged me for release, for days, for weeks, for months. I pleaded with him to give us time to find another way. But there wasn't one. Not for him. Not for us.
Yeah, it's rough. She may be an asshole, but, like, you can at least feel for her on that. You can only imagine what that would feel like. Which way am I going?
consciousness but a series of electrical impulses, and the body a vessel to hold these sparks. But it is weak. In time, it decays and crumbles into dust. We asked ourselves then, what if it might be replaced with something stronger, something better? So we forged a new vessel, one that might endure. It proved easy enough to enter. But to leave required something more, something wrong. And so this too they abandoned. I wondered, though, were they right to turn away?
They really tried everything. Really, really did. I'm just gonna cross around all these glowy things. There we go. Very last piece. Except for the key. We're in the end game now. We'll probably start with Benedict Arnold. Yeah, there's not much left. This game, at least. Feels good. There we go. Let's get back in the Animus. Got stuff to do.
Home stretch, Desmond. I can feel it.
Me too, man. Me too.
The tides of war are turning. The Loyalists fall back beneath the advancing Patriot army, their hold on this land weakening by the day. But the Templars only seem to grow stronger. Though fewer in number, the threat they pose appears undiminished. Making matters worse, Washington chose to spare the life of Charles Lee. I am told he has taken refuge inside Fort George, and so my days are spent searching for a way to breach its walls. Of my father, there is no trace, and I am glad of it. If I can be rid of Lee, there may still be a chance for reconciliation. And through it, peace.
I don't know that there ever will be, but we're in 1781 now. 1780s.
Connor, he's asking for you.
It's so weird to see actual cutscenes, but with later games outfits.
Hello, Connor. Come now. Your sadness won't sustain me any more than that fool woman's soups and potions. Tell me of your latest exploits.
Charles Lee has been exposed, and the Patriots finally rid of him. They march now to secure the remaining cities that this country might finally be free.
Then you have won. The land and your people are safe. Yet you seem troubled.
Washington spared Lee's life.
So long as he lives, all are in danger. The same is true for your father. When you first came to me, you understood what had to be done, swore you'd see it through. If not for the Brotherhood, for your people, and all those threatened by the Templars.
But with Lee gone, my father might...
Listen to me. You have not come this far to throw it all away over misplaced sentiment. Both men must die.
Achilles.
There is nothing more to discuss.
It's sad to see him like that.
Connor, I came as soon as I could.
Tell me you bring good news.
The Comte de Grasse said yes. You need only join his fleet in Chesapeake Bay and they will serve as required. But what exactly is it you intend?
It's better that I show you.
Still haven't crossed that.
Charles Lee may have been dismissed, but it does not mean we are safe.
But the commander?
The commander underestimates the threat, and no more time can be wasted trying to convince him otherwise. I must do this on my own.
Do what, exactly?
Kill Charles Lee. He hides within Fort George, which is itself surrounded by a militarized district. I cannot hope to infiltrate it directly, so I will go under instead.
Incroyable.
The tunnels leading to the fort have been filled in. While I secure the Admiral's ships, I need you to clear them for me.
And the ships?
When signaled, they will bombard the fort.
Breaching its walls and creating a distraction, I see.
In the chaos, I will slip inside, find Charles Lee, and silence him forever.
Well said. That's where our main mission is, looks like. I do, as I said, want to go... You know what, we never did look through the tunnels. I don't know if that's really something we need to do. Maybe we should check that out. But what I want to do is Benedict Arnold missions. Man, we got a lot of money. Look at that! All the money! Oh, yes. Yes, I very much care about the raccoon that ate some flowers there. This is definitely what I'm interested in. Alright. Benedict Arnold. It's time.
How dare you call upon me after Monmouth?
I have nobody else to turn to. The Culper Ring informed me that West Point's been infiltrated. I believe they intend to murder Major General Benedict Arnold.
I still do not see why you need me.
The loss of such a figure would be devastating to the cause. It must be done without my soldiers' knowledge. The mere idea of the Patriots being breached would be crippling to morale, to the war. Will you do it?
It will be done. But never call on me again.
While expressing sincere condolences to the Brown.
Okay, I guess we're doing that then. Taking this horse. Don't mind me. This is my horse now. 30 seconds on the naval convoy to the Bahamas. Which one? That, all the money. You have almost 30,000. That's awesome. So much money. Did we already read this? Oh, this is a newspaper article. Battle of Monmouth. Pitched battle at Monmouth Courthouse. Continental Army pursues Royals. The British Army, commanded by Lieutenant General Henry Clinton, having evacuated the city of Philadelphia and on the march to join British forces in New York City, was pursued and engaged by General Washington and his men, numbering some 11,000 men on 28th of June. The British column was laden with a train of supplies, artillery, and Tory citizens from Philadelphia. General Washington discerned an opportunity to attack an ungainly formation and left his encampment at Valley Forge to do so. The Continental Army caught up with the British in the environs of Monmouth. Washington attempting to disrupt the column and gain time for the bulk of his army to arrive on the scene. Gave command to his forward units to Major General Charles Lee with orders to attack the column and cut it in half. This paper has learned that Lee was not in accord with the plan and initially refused command. Once he did take command, it appears that no proper orders were given to Lee's commanders. They proceeded willy-nilly and soon engaged in undisciplined skirmishes with the British rearguard. Perceiving the disarray, Lee ordered a general retreat and was pursued by the Redcoats. Lee's men retreated in confusion directly into General Washington's advancing column. We are told that the good general uttered considerable strong oaths, a practice contrary to his nature, and ordered Lee to the rear before setting to rallying Lee's men himself. The Continentals then engaged Clinton's forces in full, with Lee's men given to the command of La Marquis de Lafayette. The American forces, fighting with discipline and order thanks to the efforts of Baron von Steuben, proved a match for their red-coated adversaries. At sundown, the Americans held the field, although Washington wanted to continue the fight. Darkness saved the British further losses. As of this writing, General Charles Lee is under court-martial in Englishtown. It is expected he will be relieved of his command. Yeah. So you can see how they, like, fit in the historical stuff with that. I'll check out a store eventually. I'm just not doing it right this second. Guess we can ride horse through. Why not? This is kind of like, I believe, the last side thing that I absolutely want to complete. Let's read up on Benedict Arnold. Born 1741. Benedict Arnold was a general in the American Revolution and America's best-known trader, though I'm not sure that's what he would have had printed on his business cards. Arnold also happens to be a war hero on the American side, but many people don't know that. Before Arnold turned trader, he had a reputation for bravery and genuinely caring for the soldiers he served under him. He was instrumental to the rebel capture of Fort Ticonderoga in May of 1775, and his leg was crippled during the Battle of Saratoga in 1777, so he certainly put the effort in. Unfortunately, his career advancement was spotty. He had a habit of getting into arguments with his superior officers, which is usually not a good move if you want a promotion. While George Washington recommended him for various commands, other officers had no use for him. When Arnold was given command of West Point in 1780, he promptly tried to turn it over to the British in exchange for £20,000 and a commission as a brigadier general. That's the spirit. The conspiracy was uncovered before Arnold could actually betray the fort, and he fled north. Nobody knows for certain why Arnold betrayed the Americans. His frustrations of being passed over for promotion obviously had something to do with it, but there's also speculation that Arnold had significant debts. Money he had been promised would be sure to settle that. Unfortunately for him, he never received the promised cash, or at least not all of it. Since the British didn't actually capture West Point, Arnold only received £6,000. And while he did become a brigadier general as promised, nobody trusted him. Once a traitor, always a traitor. Just also fair. And spy and kill him without being noticed. Alright. We can do that. There's our target. How are we going to do this? If he was at the back of the column, it would be a lot easier, right? That'll do, actually. Should work pretty well. Just watch from over here. I never used the poison darts, so pretty cool. Alright, 2 more. It's already filled out, which I do like. Greatly appreciate that fact. Where's our mark?
Where'd Travis get off to?
Heard his son has got the sickness. Arnold sent him home.
Not what I heard. I heard he's proper disappeared. Wherever he went, his replacement is something of a poor, quiet fella. Keeps to himself. Not like Travis was, always up for a laugh.
I know what you mean. Feels like the new chap is gonna strangle me in my sleep.
I like listening to the guys. It's fun. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Definitely want to be in the trees, I reckon.
Here, boy. To me.
Oh, you're done for. Sorry, pal. Oh, I think we could have just gotten the grass. That's okay. Now we gotta go into the fort. Hey, man, sorry. Didn't mean to bother you. What? You gonna follow me that far? Really? Come on over. If you really feel the need. Oh, that's fine. He's not mad at us no more. Alright, let's see. What's the best method of getting into West Point? Ooh, naval blockade? Chain thing? I can't climb that. Can't go on that way, I got it. I assume we just go in through the front gate then, right? What? Why did he just run into me? Oh, this is gonna be real bad. I think we need to go. Wish I could call on my assassins. That would make this so much easier. You don't see anything. Of course I can't hit him from that range. Okay, fine, whatever. Whatever! Where do I enter? What? I mean, obviously not the front, but I didn't see a single spot to climb up. So what am I doing wrong? Particularly. Can I get an explanation? I somehow doubt you can go into that side. Can I climb this tree and get in? Is that the solution that I'm looking for? Why can't I grab that? This fucking blows. You guys are done? What the fuck? They couldn't have possibly seen me, right? There's no way. Right? How? They were behind that door. Who saw me? What? How? Okay, so you just can't kill anyone? What the fuck? I don't remember ever having trouble with this, so what am I doing wrong? I mean, clearly you come back here and hide, right? He runs in, you kill him. Okay.
What in God's name are you doing? That man was a British spy.
Sure.
He intended to kill you, Major Arnold. What? General Washington learned of the plot and sent me to foil it.
Indeed. We need all the support we can muster. Some of my men are leaving on a munitions delivery to a nearby camp, and I need you to escort them. Find John Anderson upon your arrival. He'll have further instructions. Questions?
No.
Good.
Okay. I mean, obviously we all know what's gonna happen, but, like, interesting. Working for Mr. Arnold. Which way am I going? That direction. Thank you for letting me know that game. It's one thing, I wish you could see the map when you're doing stuff like that. They just gave me a whole bunch of stuff. What was that? It said Craft Artillery 4. What? Can I view that somewhere? It'd be super useful to know. Okay, what the fuck? Yeah, I would have stayed in here if it would have explained that I needed to stay in here. Like a German guy talking to them.
Major General Arnold sent me to assist you.
Yeah? All right, he's the boss. Thank goodness you're here. Doubt we could get all these crates down to the camp without you.
You do not agree with this?
You haven't allowed. We're meant to garrison West Point, and by extension hold the Hudson. It's vital, no arguing that. So why is it we're shipping out half our powder and shot?
Why not bring up your concern with Major General Arnold?
I have. He threatened to have me court-martialed for insubordination and treason, if you can believe that. So I follow orders, no matter how absurd.
Yeah, I think that's pretty suspicious to me. I don't know why, though, obviously.
Ah, the traitor is getting away. He's supposed to be on that ship. Get after him. You'll hang for this.
Oh, we're listening to John Anderson, then. I think we need to climb this, yeah. Maybe? Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Seemed like the right thing to do in the moment. You're done for. Oh, so we do need to kill you. Well, I grabbed him, though! What? What did I do wrong? Okay.
You'll hang for this.
I didn't want to pickpocket him unless I wasn't pickpocketing him, unless it was something completely unrelated to pickpocketing. Oh, you're fucking kidding. Come on. Get over here. I was so close to him. Why couldn't I just... There. Got him that time, okay.
Friend, I'm not the real traitor. I could tell you who it is if you let me go.
Well, it's not my job to do that.
Listen. Just turn your back for 5 seconds and you'll never see me again. I don't want anything to do with this place. Listen, mate, I know you're just following orders, but things aren't what they seem around here. I'm telling you. Is it money you want? Because I got money. How much to set me free?
Be quiet.
All right, listen. I can fix this. Just give me a chance and I'll prove to you I'm a real patriot. I want this country as much as the next man. Just let me show you.
That the traitor?
It is. Major General Arnold will have further orders for you.
Sounds good. Welcome aboard, milady.
What the fuck was that laugh? That was the most ridiculous laugh I've ever heard. What was that laugh? What are they gonna do to him? I don't like the sound of whatever they're doing to him. That's a little bit bad touch, if I say so. Yeah, spooky. All right, what do you got for me now, Mr. Arnold? Among Us.
Ah, Connor. Just the man I wanted to see. Well done capturing the traitor, but I must ask more of you. There are some kegs of powder resting inside the fort. Bring them to the magazine? Dismissed.
Okay. When Benedict Arnold is sus. I hate myself sometimes. What an interesting mission. Feels like we're just doing some busy work. Hello, pig. Big fucking fat pig. Did you see that thing? Oh my god. Look at it. So fucking round. Alright, your powders, or whatever's been moved. Oh, it is powder kegs, yeah.
Are you well?
As well as I can be, given the circumstances. You?
Same. But we're close. So very close. We need to talk about this someplace with fewer curious ears.
You're so close behind them. So close. This will do nicely.
Has Clinton agreed? It is done. Only the matter of my compensation remains something of the utmost importance to me. Deliver this letter. Make absolutely sure he gets it. Please be cautious. A mistake at this stage would be unfortunate. When we come out on the other side of this thing, I'll make sure you're rewarded, Major Andre. Generously.
You mean John Anderson, sir?
Yes.
They'll be none the wiser. Which way are you gonna go? Not the way I can follow you from the trees. Got it. What are you up to? What was that animation?
Sir. Sir.
Make sure we're not followed. If anybody sees us, kill them.
Move it a little quicker. Keep going. Come on, Andre, keep it going.
That's far enough for you two. Keep a keen eye and come for me when you see the smoke.
Yes, sir. We'll be waiting, Major Andre.
Okay. Can I hide in this? No. Duly noted. Of course, he has to swap into a British uniform in a haystack. How very British of him. Too sneaky to be caught. There we go. You don't see nothing. Could have been on threes now, I suppose. Alright, keep it moving, Andre. Go on, bud. I'll catch up. Don't you worry. That was sneaky there. Oh, you're hiding now because you don't want to get spotted. Why did he swap to a British uniform is really the big question. Seems a bit silly. I don't know why you'd bother. Got.
Halt! Gentlemen, I hope you belong to our party.
What party?
The lower party.
We do.
Good. I'm an officer in the British Army and I must not be detained. I will chalk this mishap up to fatigue.
But we ain't British, friend. And you are under arrest.
That was merely a test, and you passed. I'm an officer of the Patriots, in truth. Here are my papers.
Rubbish! Kill him and bring his head to the commander.
No! Do not kill him. Search him instead.
I mean, you could have searched him after. Either way.
Blessed stars. His real name is Major Andre, and he's with the British. He carries this letter on behalf of Major General Benedict Arnold.
Arnold is our commanding officer. Bind Andre's hands immediately and bring him to Commander Washington. I will see to Arnold.
Yeah, suck, buddy. Game, which way did I go? Let's just do that. Okay, I know which way I'm going right away. That makes it quicker than waiting. The mission really just took us all the way across here. For no apparent reason. We didn't even have to do anything, he just got caught anyways. Should have killed those other 2 British soldiers, that would have been funny. Really foil their plans. I know your secret.
Connor, finished already. I have some more.
Explain this.
Well, I don't know what this is.
A letter in your hand, addressed to General Clinton of the British Army, confirming the surrender of West Point for the sum of 20,000 pounds.
This must be some sort of plot to expose the fort. I'm a patriot through and through, Connor. My actions at Saratoga speak to that, I'm sure.
For your sake, I hope General Washington agrees. He will be arriving here today.
Regulars! Regulars! We're under attack!
Yeah, he's running.
The Maine! Rally to the flag! To me!
Arnold betrayed us. That turncoat. We secure the fort, then
give me my axe.
We deal with Arnold.
Wow,
Arnold has made it to the Volta!
Really?
Form up! Form up!
We must hold the fort.
Push them back!
You're done for.
Stand tall, men! We're holding!
We'll kill, but like relax a little bit. I need to get that guy.
Push them back!
Not what I wanted to do. Okay, that works.
Arnold has been
Okay, my sword.
to the Volta!
Oh, it's not the sword I was expecting to have. It's okay.
We must hold the fort.
My axe.
Rally to the flag! To me!
Get him! Oh my god,
Form
Connor.
up! Form up!
Do I have my axe back? Yeah, I do.
Stand tall, men! We're holding!
Okay, forget everything else. Get him.
Form up! Form up!
God, if I
Push
could
them
see what's
back!
happening, that would be ideal. Right.
Rally to the flag! To me!
Arnold has made it to the Vulture!
Get out of here, British.
Keep running, you letters! We did it! Well done!
Oh, we saved the day.
Connor.
Arnold was behind this, but he escaped.
If you did not catch him, nobody could have.
I mean, valid.
West Point is secure. Major Andre will hang for his crimes.
And Arnold?
We'll try to find him, though I have my doubts. Whom can we trust now? If Patriot heroes are betraying us.
You reap what you sow.
Alright. Oh, yeah, this is another newspaper. Benedict Arnold. Loyal to the crown. Surprising his rebel colleagues, General Benedict Arnold has made a brave attempt to bring an end to continued hostilities. Having obtained command of the fort of West Point, General Arnold met secretly with Major John Andre, an intelligence officer of the king. It is difficult to obtain the true nature of the agreement they had in an affair of such emotion, but it appears that they concluded upon a transfer of some funds to Arnold in exchange for West Point itself. Many have pointed to these funds as evidence that Arnold was interested in coarse gain, yet a man of such valor can hardly be suspected of such motives. Rather, it appears that Arnold was made aware of the pecuniary embarrassment he would suffer once his commission as a rebel officer was lost, merely took practical steps to protect himself and his wife from penury. Indeed, General Arnold's wife, Peggy, appears to have played an active part in his loyalist turn. Several reports have surfaced indicating that it was she who first contracted Major Andre, as she had known him for some years. Sadly for the crown, the plan unraveled. After meeting with Arnold, Major Andre, cleverly disguised as citizen Mr. John Anderson, I don't believe he was. No, was clearly not, was captured by the rebels. They discovered various papers on him leading to his arrest. Owing to being dressed as a civilian when captured, this man who took such risks for his king was therefore hanged as a spy. Rest he in peace. Happily, Arnold was warned in time and was able to effect an escape. We are told that he has been awarded a commission in the British Army, and we await to hear greater exploits of him in the future. Yeah, it appears that one's written from the pro-British side of things, which is interesting to say the least. Yeah, that's the Benedict Arnold stuff. Nice and quick. Can I get the fuck out of here? Can I not teleport away? No? Okay, sure, whatever. We'll have to run over there, I guess. Alright. Anyways, let's go. And yeah, that's why I wanted to wait until after we told Washington to fuck off, because it wouldn't have felt right saying that to him if he didn't know what was going to happen. So it works. Alright. I get back to New York, and then from there, it sounds like to Boston. I believe this is the way out this way. Not much else to do here in West Point other than look around, I guess, but not really all that interested in doing that, if I'm honest. It's usually about this part of the game where I kind of get antsy to get done with it. I like this game, but I don't know. I don't think it needed to be quite as long as it is. It's, you know, all it really is I want to play games later in the series. I'm just antsy to get there. Alright. Let's get back over here. We'll stop in a shop while we're in New York and see if there's anything worth buying. I mean, we have money, we can buy whatever. Shouldn't be too bad. You can actually buy the last upgrade for the ship, even though I don't think we'll ever use it. I'll grab it. Why not? It's not gonna hurt to have it, especially since we have the money. Actually, I don't know. I want to buy all the weapons. I don't really care about that. If we end up back here and we have the money, we'll buy it, just to say we did it. But right now, 29,000 is a lot better than 5. It'd have been good if we got to an even 30,000. I find it funny when ships just put the name of the ship on the back. Like, I know, like, even into World War II, they were putting the name of ships on a lot of ships, but still. Seems strange. I guess that's a way of knowing which ship you're dealing with. Oh yeah, we gotta do this. You know what? Fuck it. We're doing a naval mission. I will crash the game. God damn it. Why did it crash? Why? That's so annoying. We're making good progress too. You know what though? Considering where we are in the game, it might be wise to stop here. Actually. Yeah. I think we stop here for now. Now I think about it. I have an hour until I would go to bed. Technically 2, but I'm gonna go to bed at 3. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Next time we'll probably finish up Assassin's Creed 3. That might even be technically tonight. I don't know. I just know the War Thunder update comes out and I want to look at that, but that I don't stream, so. Until next time, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching some Assassin's Creed 3. And we'll catch you next time for hopefully the finale, if everything goes well. Have a good night.